Mm. Yeah. Can you state your name, uh, the designation, your office, and address for the record? Oh, I think that the internal control asks us to tell you that the mic is not full of us. You can see I was right when I said there's very late. Wow. It's the rain, Mr. Chairman. It's the rain. You come here like you know. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Mr. Green, no, is there a way the mic can go up with it? It's just. You can place it on software for it to go with both.
But the mic might help. Oh, okay. Well, let's try.
Mr. Walalu, can you state for the record of the tribunal
Your name, your designation, your office, and your address. Yes.
Thank you. My name is Omololu Bewaji.
Take it easy. It's illegal.
Did I repeat?
Yeah, I get it. Omololu Bewaji, yes.
Yeah, my name is Omololu Bewaji. I work as an assistant manager with the Nigeria Revenue Service, International Tax Department. Our address.
Hold on. International Tax Department.
Yes.
Yes.
Our address is number 17B, Awolowo Road, Kogi.
Lagos.
Lagos.
Yes. You recall that you proposed two witness statements on both in this appeal.
Yes.
When you say them, you
Yes.
So, what would you like the tribunal to accommodate? Yes, he has identified them. Candidates. No, he's not answering me. He's not. The tribunal is documents.
Yes. Yes.
One is dated the 17th of April. The first statement of 17th April 2020. And the second is 14th of July. 14th July and 17th April. The first is 17th April 2026. Second is 14th of July. Yes,
So what would you like the tribunal to do with this?
I would like for the tribunal to
yes,
I would like for the tribunal to accept this, admit this into the tribunal and grant our request. At this moment.
and your result. Yes,
September will seek to tender the
No objection.
32 because so take the 2026 and for the July 2026, I put at 10 elements and mark it with RW1A and RW1 respectively. I shall not be. RW2. Let me say one or two. Two. I said one. RW2, I wrote something else. I said
So 2A.
2A and 2 yes. You know exhibit? RW2A doesn't have exhibit.
Yes,
The RW2B has the exhibit of the extraction.
yes,
Is that correct?
yeah, correct.
Yes.
The first one has the benchmarking analysis. That out of you two has the benchmarking analysis. Yes,
I don't have it here.
and then the second one is that's abuses.
I have the first one.
Yes.
In the event that tribunal decides to do an independent benchmarking analysis, I don't know how we are going to deal with that resources. I need to try to pay for. Right? It's not free.
No, it's not.
It's not free. So it's not like we are there yet, but just to do substantive justice, we may get to that. We may, I'm not saying it's.
Okay.
We get to that.
An independent benchmarking analysis.
Yes, and then that was down together, please.
Mr. Chairman, I don't have any objection to this. So if we
If you
can,
need the.
if you need the
loss, to see some people.
so after this today's session, it will come clear whether or not we need it.
Well,
Yes, we will see today.
very well.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a matter.
Mr. Olo, recall that you have executed some documents. The fourth document.
So the first one has just the benchmarking analysis.
Yes.
The second one has
Yes,
the
extraction.
Documents. So I want you to list the documents. Number one.
Number one is the benchmarking analysis of Martini Corporation Japan.
Conducted by the respondent.
Conducted by the respondent.
Yes.
And the second is extractions of Martini Corporation Japan financials, one page financials. and your annual financial statement.
Annual, both.
Your annual financial statement. A summary of the extractions.
What's your answer?
What's the question?
You recall that you
Yes.
expected some documentation, you fill those documents.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Any objection?
None, Mr. Chairman.
No objection?
None.
Okay, yes. Thank you. You cannot actually back to that. Yes,
What would you want this tribunal to do for you in this appeal?
I would like the tribunal to grant all our prayers.
the document. We want us to do the document.
I'd like the tribunal to accept.
Oh, okay.
Miss Nneka, you understand, you want to
Mr.
just.
Chairman, we would like to tender this document.
So for Maribeni, West Africa, it was for 2014 to 2017. Then for corporation, it was called 2007 to 2019. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
From the one we restricted ourselves to the years that the corporation is the liabilities of.
Getting completion to fund conducting independently by the respondent and reference in paragraph 5. A written statement of oath dated 17 April 2026 that ever admitted in evidence and fact text is out of 222A. Financial extraction of Maribeni Corporation for 2007 2019 and for Ewa 2014 2017 reference to paragraph 4. A written statement of oath of 14 July 2026 is hereby admitted in evidence and fact is out of 222A. Terminal date.
So the more would you like the tribunal to.
I would like it for the tribunal to grant our request.
Yes,
So that's all.
hello. This is short. Let's see from the part of the appellant, whether it's big education big.
I think it depends on the witness, but should be short.
Yes.
Um, so, Jama, I'll take questions regarding the first witness statement. When I'm done, I'll indicate that I'll put this to second witness so that the record can clearly show no separation.
We're starting with one of people.
Yes, 17th April 2020.
Who's going?
Good morning, Mr. Watch.
Morning.
To the content of your benchmarking analysis. Let us
Hold on.
yes, let us understand the objective of this benchmark study so that for non TPA experts like myself and suspects, most of us here, we should appreciate the objective behind this analysis. So I take it that you are a TP expert. Is that correct?
I work in the transfer pricing department of international tax. I wouldn't cut if you, right.
You work in TP department.
No, rather I work in the CT division, transfer pricing division of international tax department.
Yes.
So that makes you a TP expert.
I work in the transfer pricing division of international tax department.
Should we trust your testimony today?
Of
Hold on.
course.
Should we trust your testimony to me?
Yes.
Yes.
To the extent of the knowledge we have about the company and the information we have that we use to prepare our work, yes.
The extent of knowledge you have of company and what?
And the information at our disposal.
Yes.
Okay. The benchmark analysis was filed to show the correctness of the adjustments that you made to the profit of the appellant. Is that correct?
Okay.
So benchmarking analysis is required and was required in this case to ascertain the arm's length nature of the profitability position of the company. And in this case,
I'm not asking a question. It's not the only thing. Yeah, that the benchmark analysis was found to show the correctness of the adjustment you made to the profit of the applicant. Is that correct?
yes, that's
But you can now, if you want to explain further, then you can now explain further, or you explain during your return.
Okay. So to show the correctness of your adjustments, you compared the appellant with
Yes.
similar companies. Is this correct?
yes.
So the next thing I believe you did, you applied the profit margin of the said similar companies to that.
Correct.
Yes.
So you can then conclude that for your benchmarking analysis to be
Hold on. Yes.
to be adopted and relied upon by the tribunal,
Yes.
the similar companies, sorry, the companies that you compared with the appellants must be similar to the appellants. Is that correct?
Yes,
They must operate in similar industry.
Thank you. Okay, so as a I believe the non-TPS part should now understand the purpose behind this document. So thank you very much. Let us now go into the analysis proper.
so we have not even started.
So just to establish, so I mean, I'm not a TP person, so he's the expert. Let him give us context. So now we know the purpose of partnership. Because I mean, I know you work in the TP department, but can you please confirm that you're part of the team that authored this analysis?
Some people use it for. Are we going to use for this?
We call it TP catalyst.
They're the only one using it for.
Yes, mostly.
Is it a new database? I'm sure it is.
It's not new. It's not new, although it has undergone some updates, major updates, but it's not new.
There's no popular one.
It is actually quite popular. It's being used even among the big four.
So if you rank the big four in the database for TP, who would you rank at?
I don't know of a lot of them.
So which ones are you aware of? There's always.
Yeah, but it's
Spell always.
yes.
Yes, okay.
And TP catalyst.
Somebody is not part of the first four of you.
It could be, but because the TP catalyst is the one we are accustomed to.
So for your clients, what TP database do you use? For Marubeni.
So what's it called? For Mewa, not smart. So Marubeni, the message was done for Mewa, not for the
Yeah,
appellants.
so which one?
For the appellants?
Yeah, for that.
Sorry, for Mewa. So
For the appellant.
for the appellant, no. So there's no control transaction requiring a TP.
So,
Analysis. So we have a benchmark study, but for Mewa, just
for my benchmark scoring.
it's for Mewa. Yes, it's before the tribunal. It's for Mewa. Cost plus. Yeah.
So that's for MOA is in relation to its control transaction
With Mewa, that's between MC and Mewa, the control transactions whereby Mewa performs the onshore portion of the contracts.
So MOA has its own benchmarking studies.
Yes, so to justify the payment made by MC to Mewa for the onshore portion, there's a benchmark study.
But Marubeni should have.
No, I'm saying it's to justify the payment made by MC to.
So both of them should have.
No, there's no payments due to. So the payment due to.
So it is MEWA, it is not that it's making payment to offshore.
No, the other way around.
It's offshore that is making payment.
Correct.
Wherever way, both should have, because the tax authority in Tokyo is also concerned about whether you are not shortchanging them.
Yes.
Right? The tax authority in Nigeria too is also concerned whether what you have paid is not too much or what you have received is not. So I think the two of them
can also apply. So they are both parties to the agreement. So it's MC and Melva joint. It's an agreement between the two, setting out both parties. Yeah, so I guess it counts as a joint study. Yeah.
So let's go to your TP analysis. Please confirm that one of those who prepared this analysis. That was the last question.
We work as a team in the Nigerian Revenue Service.
Yeah, I said you're part of the team that worked on it.
Yes.
Yes.
So you were involved in selecting the companies that are to be compared with the appellants.
Yes.
I am not, but like I said, we work as a team and I trust in the judgment of the colleague that I said, that selected the companies.
Um, so how many companies were selected or identified in the reports?
You want to be flexible.
I mean, I can like a company, you cannot.
Because of course, you are not a computer. So,
Let me show you. So the question is, how many companies were identified?
No, these are the comparable within, so we selected 6 out of all of them.
Yeah, so like I said, how many were identified? Let's start with that first before we go to once the facts adopted.
It's 132.
So
hold on. Okay. Is this 132 the total number of companies or total of companies?
identified.
It into what all the companies were identified.
Yes, and then
We'll get to the selection.
Hold on, that's okay. So you can see your rejection list. And the rejection list is about one or something. So I just want to be clear that because you identify companies, Abi, that's the first step. In the course of sorting, you accept some, right? You reject some, right? So his question is that how many companies all together do you consider?
as stated in the document, 132.
I don't know. So, top of my knowledge,
Yeah.
Mr. Nenji, is it 132 that you selected?
Yes.
132.
Yeah.
Maybe after the procedure, I don't interfere. I want to see some clarification.
Okay.
So 132 was
Okay. So of the 132 companies that were considered, how many of these companies were selected as similar and for similar in operations to the appellants?
Six of
6 companies were selected to the appellants.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you consider 6 enough?
If we have, so depending on the number of factors, there are things that are just difficult to compare. So the more comparable is the better.
Yeah, that's
So in terms of, but in certain cases, like this case, it's just so difficult to have to get a number of comparable. So we just have to make the report.
That's fine.
Okay. So let's start with the first of these 6 companies. Yeah. So the first company is
Adalinda Solar.
no, so it's on page 24.
Thank you. So,
Yes.
well, it's all number here. It's number here. Are these the accepted companies?
Yes,
I
I'm
don't
not.
think so.
Okay. And confirm.
Because this one is. Did you use for did you select companies that don't have?
Yes,
You selected
they
companies.
have to be independent.
Okay, they have to be independent, so they are all
Yeah.
consolidated. Okay, good. Okay. So the first one I'm seeing here is
Yeah, I'll change.
on-chain,
Yeah.
Chirac and Energy.
Yeah.
Is that the one you're talking
No, I
about?
have to confirm that. Please confirm that I'll change Paro Energy Limited Edinburgh, United Kingdom. Is the first, well, one of the 6 companies that you identified or selected for being similar to the appellants.
That's the way you are going
Okay.
on this question.
Yes.
No, it's
Yeah, yes, confirm.
yes. Yeah. So can you please read the of this before that confirms the of option Carol. So there's a part that indicates trade description. Please read what is beneath that description.
Hold on, 1 minute. Yes.
Generation of electricity.
Thank you. Yes. Let's move to the second of the 6 documents that were selected. This one on page 6, Starcroft Solar Park Limited, London, a United Kingdom company, is the second of the 6 companies selected for being similar to the appellant.
Yeah, confirm.
Please read the trade description of this second company from the analysis.
Yes.
Electricity generation.
Thank you.
Yes.
Please confirm that on page.
I'm going through all the 6 companies.
Yes, Chairman. Sorry for that.
Mr. Chairman, the document speaks for
I can
itself.
open my.
I think the council has made this point. The document.
So are the
speaks for
6
itself.
companies, are the 6 companies
They are described differently in the analysis. So let us get the description accurate on record because we don't know. We can't interpret documents as an expert. Let him interpret documents for us.
It's not here an expert. The document speaks for itself. The tribunal will interpret the documents. It's not the interpret, the tribunal is the person to interpret the document.
You see that your voice is now.
I the tribunal is, I mean, it should make the decision.
Let's allow council.
Chairman,
Let's allow council to lead us through. It's concept we need us to do the document is for the tribunal to decide.
I have tribunal business.
Yes.
It's my case. Allow me to conduct my case the way I did it. Thank you very much. Let us move to the third
That's the judge.
page 28. Please confirm that EPJ Limited Martell, a United Kingdom company, is the third company.
That's EPD Limited. I mean.
Yes, EPJ.
EPJ.
Sorry, EPJ. Yeah, EPJ. It's a bit.
Yes.
Okay. Please read the description of this company.
Yes.
The fourth company, page 30. Yeah, Queen's Park Road Energy Limited, London, UK company. Please confirm that this is the fourth company and also confirm the trade description.
That's the first company identified, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I confirm Queen's Park Road Energy Limited with trade description, generation of electricity.
Yeah, we said again.
Yes, page 32, the fifth company. Please confirm that Hills Lane, Radale Limited, a UK company,
So, Lagos,
page 32.
that's 6 hills.
Yes, 6 Hills Lane, Radale Limited, a UK company. Please confirm that this is the fifth company. Also read the trade description of the company.
That's This is number fifth.
No, sorry,
Yeah,
fifth.
it's, yeah, fifth.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can confirm the fifth company is Six Hills Lane. Radio Limited, trade description, generation of power.
And finally, the sixth company on page 32, 34. Please confirm that Scale Food Energy Limited, a UK company.
That's page 34, right?
Yes, page 34. Scale Group Energy Limited. Please confirm that that's the sixth company and also read out the trade.
Confirm the sixth company, Scalebrook Energy Limited, trade description, generation of electricity.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So please confirm that all power plants and
Hold on. Yes.
please confirm that these six companies are owners of power plants and utilize the said power plants to produce electricity for sale.
You confirm.
I cannot confirm that the sixth company own power plants. What I can confirm, however, is that all the six companies are in the same industry, power related.
You cannot, I cannot confirm. Fourth power plant, right?
Yes.
One. But you can confirm.
Can you confirm this tribunal how these companies make money?
Can you confirm how they
Sorry, can you explain to the tribunal how these six companies, how they make money?
Mr. Chairman, I think this just has its own question. So Morolu is not a company employee of this company.
It's illegal. The witness is, I will protect the witness. The witness does not work for the six companies. So it's not expected to know how to make them. Can only have an idea based on their trade description, except to recall the question to say that based on the trade description.
Yeah. I think it's a bit of the tribunal.
Yes.
So
So do you want to answer the question? Then I can put you down.
No, I think the answers are very much.
What's the answer? So I can put you down.
how do they make money? So when money enters the bank account, what is the description?
Mr. Chairman, I raise my objection.
Okay. Yes.
My objection means that the witness is not allowed to answer this question.
It's for the tribunal.
He is not an employee of this.
And so let the witness tell me that now.
So I do not know how to make money.
That's fine.
We only rely
No, absolutely.
on the
We don't go for the cost. So yeah, yeah, expected.
Okay. Um, will I be correct to to take the view that if a company generates power, the company can only, but should make money from selling that power.
Let me correct to take the clue that the company generates power.
Yeah, and the company would only earn income if it sells the power so generated.
Yes.
I think it will be a fair assumption, if if its principal activity is power generation, you'd expect that its major revenue driver should be power related as well.
Yeah, so that.
If that's their principal activity.
Revenue is from selling power.
Yes.
Correct.
Mr. I think we already understand the objective of your question. You want to discredit this TP analysis.
So you know, at the beginning, you were wondering whether or not.
In fact, maybe I was in the spirit because from the flow of this proceedings,
Yeah.
Like I always say, that the TAT is not a court of technicality.
Yeah.
If this matter were to be at the FR, but immediately that's if it's be at federal, realistically, if you are able to discredit this analysis, then do not rely upon that. And because this is the tax approach,
Yeah.
will not rely on technical. If
Yeah.
you need to sit down together and do a TP analysis and look at what is most appropriate, and all parties will look at that up to a fair assessment of what the liability is. So we will not base on the ability of counsel to explore their knowledge of subjects, because the tribunals don't know. To now say no, we are going to we won't do that.
Chairman, I completely agree with you.
Yes.
In fact, in the interest of justice, right,
Yes.
I made go to say that even if this that is sound, it goes to no issue. The simple reason that my rebellion, that's the appellant,
Yes.
right, has no controlled transaction. Yes, exactly. So what I actually said
So
to
that they said,
I know. So I'm saying either you said to them,
yes.
there's no point going into this. This is just to show you that.
I agree with you, and it's those are the issues that will
Contamination.
be extensively.
Just to say that we are ministers in terms of justice,
Yes.
and we do not and will not use tribunal.
Yeah, you speak for yourself.
Yes, for myself. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, so maybe we should move.
So if it's to discredit this analysis, I think you have done it.
I have to move to the appellant to confirm
Let's
his understanding of what.
just ask.
Why would you discredit?
No, we didn't say he has discredited it. I said that is a.
Yeah, I'm moving on.
right? But, Mr. Omololu, right?
Yes, sir.
My point is that why did you be trying to, like, why did you use company with power generation? Why didn't you use company with construction?
Like,
Or companies undertaking C contracts?
because it was difficult getting comparison. So it's, okay, Your Honor, not only do you have to get comparables, but you also have to get comparables that are independent.
Yes.
You also have to have comparables that are not, subsidiary, that are not maybe owned.
Yeah, because of the work control chapter, for the work
So
control.
it's not as easy as that. And if the Honorable Tribunal decides to carry out.
Yeah, we look at it because in my former life, I've done a couple of market analysis, and I understand how annoying the market analysis can be. Select company, remove these, add these, start checking their object clause one after the other. It can be, if you don't have patience, you can't do benchmarking analysis, and which I understand. But I think that probably this would have been better. I don't know, but I just think I'm sure you've done a lot, and because of doing, you have a lot of benchmarking analysis. You may not be as patient as a consultant that is doing it for a client, because that one will know that he must not make, mistake. Of course, he's getting people, but you have a lot of companies that you're auditing. What you just do is best that you can do in terms of ensuring that you have the range that is at the end of the day, acceptable range that's acceptable. But if we don't need to sit down and look at this.
That's fine.
I will have the next statement.
Yeah.
And I think I asked one question. That's witness different witness. Hold on. Yes. So cross examination of the second completed 14th July 2026. Can you please confirm that the revenue of the forms of costs of the let me repeat it. Please confirm that the revenue of MEWA as reflected in this extract forms of the costs of the appellants as reflected in the extracts.
I don't think confirm that the revenue of heaven as reflected extra forms part of the cost of appellants.
Yes, as also reflected in the extracts.
Yes.
I am only confirmed that because like I said,
Yes.
because like I said, we don't have the detailed disclosure of our vending corporation. And so we are not able to confirm the cost that were recorded is part of whether the revenue rather that's were recorded is forms part of the cost of Malvern.
Yeah, that's right. We are able to confirm that because I said you know detailed disclosure.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know how MEWA makes, so the revenue of Mewa last for this extract came from where? So put it differently, how did Mewa make money?
Make his own revenue.
Yeah, it's not revenue.
Yes.
Okay, so I'd first like to reiterate that the primary reason why we're here is for our Benny Corporation, Nigerian operations, and that is the entity, or that is the branch we have that is being audited. That said, we obtained the from the contractual documents.
You obtain it from where?
From the contractual document, that the appellant provided, the original contract
That the appellant.
provided.
Yes.
Merrill is described to be representing Malbeni Corporation.
Can you show us where that is?
It's in the contract.
Yeah, bring the contract.
Merrill is described to represent Malbeni Corporation.
This is not the contract.
Yes.
We don't post to, so that it will be. It is there, that one, but I. This is all the contracts.
No, that's the something. Then this. No, if everyone wants to. This is the meanwhile transfer pricing agreement between Meanwhile. The functions of the Meanwhile was asking about the principal activity of the its logistic.
So this is activity.
Yes, the activity that Meanwhile should undertake logistics.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I didn't answer the question.
I don't think he has, but I want to move on. Let's not move on.
I think I was just telling you that the primary reason they are here for the corporation.
Well, I mean, they have an extract from Mewa there, so we understand the transaction of underpinning financials. Okay, so I guess we are for the contract, right? The question is, Mewa received payment from the appellant in connection with its role under the contract. So the question is, Mewa received payment from the appellant for the function performed in connection with the EPC contract. Is that correct?
The question again.
Okay, so Mewa received payment from MC.
Hold on, let me just write it.
Okay, okay.
Mewa received payments from MC, yes,
For the functions
functions, yes,
it performed.
also. Yes,
Is that correct?
that's correct. Yeah,
That should not understand the question. That also be, however, we will, from the contract, right, from the activities listed
so
in
I
the
think it
contract,
says in the contract.
in the contract, yeah, that ought to be. However, I would like to say that based on what we have in the contract, the roles performed by Mewa are just ancillary activities. I can classify as ancillary activities, logistics. They're just limited to logistics and not the core revenue of the operations at all.
So where did you get that there are ancillary activities? Where?
That's my interpretation from the activities described in the agreement.
So yeah, the Mewa received payment from MC for the function to perform portion of the video coverage. Is that correct? You said that ought to be
Yes.
from the activities listed in the contract. The role performed by Mewa are ancillary.
Appears to be. And
Okay. Mewa. So what do you mean by appears? Did you see document activities or information to show that what they did was ancillary? Or
that's
your
what,
conclusion they are ancillary is based on the contract that you reached?
yes, based on the contract.
So what is that? Your answer is not, it does not align with that. You said that ought to be. That ought to be from the activities listed in the contract. However, the role performed by the one like this person. This, however, is not, is contradicting the earlier statement. So I don't know whether.
So, okay, so that's just me trying to say that we shouldn't, at the core of the revenue, the main revenue is not recognized by NEWA. The main revenue.
Yes, so that say that the main revenue that should have been paid to Mewa was not paid to Mewa.
No, I'm saying the main revenue of the project,
Okay.
of the whole project.
Revenue of the project, yes,
Is not,
was recognized by Marubeni.
was recognized by Malben, not NEWA.
Please confirm that the said revenue from all the projects,
Confirm that what?
that all the revenue, well, the revenue from all the projects, the revenue from all the projects was paid who have no connection with the appellants.
Yes.
Again, I wouldn't be able to confirm that because we don't have detailed disclosure of market.
Yeah.
But as per the contract, the customers under all the contracts are not connected to the appellant. Is that correct? From the contract,
The customers,
yes, the customers, the customers who employed the employees of the
Thank you.
listed in the contract, yes, some are connected, some are not.
Who is connected?
So there are some that three parties are involved.
No. I said the counterparties. So the person that employed Maribeni.
Yeah, that's a third party.
Yes, are they connected to the appellants?
No.
Just confirm that. Well, keep this or not. What are you?
But it might not be all the revenue. You're saying the initial question.
No. I have moved on. I said as per the contracts.
No.
Okay. Now I've moved on contracts.
The answer is no. Sorry.
My answer is that the counterparty, as seen in the contract, is a third party.
So that's it.
But can I say, make an additional point? Sir?
Oh, let me know. Counterparty as, I've got your note. Counterparty as seen in the contracts are third parties.
Yeah.
Now you answer. Yes.
The counterparty, again, can I say?
No, all three parties on the face of the contract. Describe who the counterparty you are referring
So the customers. So there's only one customer. There's only one customer.
to.
Please confirm. You can read out all the names of the customers.
So the counterparty I'm referring to here is Niger Delta Power Holding Company Limited.
That's one.
We understand. We understand all that.
Okay.
So,
So one final question.
so I was going to say something.
Yes.
While that might be true, we know that in ascertaining income, it is not just based on revenue. You also have to consider cost, and that's why we are trying to attribute income, right? So we cannot, on the basis that that the revenue generated is from third party.
Mr. Nigel has taken us through all the aspects.
But I think it's
You will treat in the final exam, yes.
Final business. So one final question, guys.
Is that your final question?
Yes, final question.
So I can lose my seat first.
I don't think we spent. Okay, we're still not okay. Oh, still have a witness. What's the open like this? So please, what's one final question? The adjustments made to the profits of the appellant
Yes.
would only arise
Yes.
if the appellant
Yes.
qualifies as the tested party No. Okay, I thought you were so okay.
Yeah.
In controlled transactions, involving the appellants and companies that are connected to correct. It's just about to let it advise us.
Are you out of the answer? Are you going to understand yourself?
Can I reiterate?
So let me read the question. The adjustment in the profit of the appellant would only exist if the appellant qualifies as tested party in controlled transaction involving the appellant and companies that are connected to them. Would I understand?
Tested party, an entity does not have to qualify as a tested party. We just choose it. You can choose any party to be a tested party. And in this case, we have chosen the Nigerian operations to be the tested party.
Is that the rule that you can choose any party as tested party?
It is least complex.
So the qualifying party. So I said the qualifying party. I didn't define how you become a qualified tested party. That's what to do that. This is address in flog that. Somebody asking him whether
So who does you choose as the tested party?
The Nigerian operation.
Yes.
That's no brainer, yes.
Yeah, so the question is whether you would only need to adjust the set operations if it qualifies.
By the time you do it, there could be a corresponding adjustment to other parts that are parties to the control transaction.
No, I agree. I'm saying that.
Yes.
So to make any adjustment, is the tested only part of the tested party
Yes.
because there are conditions to be qualified to assume that role. So you must take the view that well, in fact, before there will be control transactions involving two connected parties.
Yes.
Then between those two parties, you then determine which of the two qualifies as a tested party.
Yes.
So my question to him is, in adjusting the profit of MC, right?
Yes.
He has surely deemed MC to be the tested party in control transactions involving MC and
Nigerian operation.
I don't know, maybe it's been,
Okay.
maybe I'm not an expert like you. But my understanding is that the tested party, when I define the tested party,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean that it's only the revenue or the cost of the tested party that will be
So I'm not going into what to adjust. I'm simply, but the ultimate result, it will affect profit margin. If you adjust anything you adjust, what they've done is they've increased the profit margin and then subject CIT to that increased margin.
course.
So that's the consequence of
That's
the
the starting point, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how they arrived at the adjustments, let's not get into that.
Yeah.
What they've done is they've said, MCO, you should pay, sorry, your margin should be higher
Yes.
and you should pay tax on this higher margin. That's what they've done.
Yeah.
And my question is, if you do all of that, you are assuming that MC qualifies as the tested party in controlled transactions. That's the assumption of that, meaning adjusting MC's profits. That's all I wanted to confirm.
Oh, I don't know. Without prejudice to his answer.
Yeah.
The article of MC was adjusted does not mean that MC is a tested party.
No, but so you once you select the party to be tested,
Yes.
that's a part you then adjusts its profits.
So when you select a tested party,
Yeah.
it's just for you to know what the actual price should
No, you then subject that party to the TP audit, to the TP analysis.
be.
Yes. So you then say,
So now a tested party, for example, will be rendering service to related parties.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But because that's less complex. So for example, now I render let's say let's say it's a financial group service.
Yeah.
Right? Doing that. And I'd come to the conclusion that it's cost plus.
Yeah.
Right? And my cost is 300.
Yeah.
It was 5%.
Yeah.
That's 105.
Yeah.
Now, that means that what I need to charge the other party is 105. Right? Now, when a TP analysis was done.
Yeah.
And they realized that what I needed to charge,
Mm.
maybe they look at the anagram so that 5% that I've charged
Yeah.
is even too much.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And if that is too much,
Yeah.
that means that whatever I've paid this other guy
Yeah.
needs to be adjusted.
And no, that's so let's assume that let's say there's HQ in say UK.
Yes.
It's a Nigerian
So for
company.
Nigeria now, NRS will be happy. You've charged them 10%.
Exactly. So they won't adjust that one.
They will not adjust that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
HMRC will look at it and say that no, now
Correct.
why did your related party, charge 10%? It's supposed to be 5%.
So they'll disallow the difference.
Of course, it's allowed.
Exactly. We're on the same page. So now, right, what we've so in that context, right,
Yes,
HMRC
yes,
would be looking at the Nigerian party, the Nigerian company, as
yes,
a tested party to say, if I compare this Nigerian company with similar companies operate the same similar services, they earn only 5%.
Tested party will always not be a tested party wherever.
No, you know what I'm saying. So,
Yeah.
so in that context, right,
Yes.
the HMRC will then select the Nigerian company
Of course.
as a tested party,
Yes.
and then say, oh, Nigerian company, your profit margin should be 5%. So the markup should be 5
Yes.
and not 10.
Yes.
Right? Once they make that adjustment, they allow 5%.
You mean the Nigerian entity?
No, the UK company.
Yeah, they will.
Yes,
allow it.
but the tested party would then be the Nigerian company providing the same
It's
services.
a constant.
Yes,
Yes.
no, so I'm saying in this case, right,
Yes.
I want him to establish that in selecting Marubeni
Yeah.
as the tested party, right?
But we don't know what.
No, the Marubeni MC.
Is my MC or tested party?
Yes.
So in choosing MC,
Let's say Nigerian.
Is my water.
No,
Okay. The PE is the tested party.
yes, so it gets okay. The PE
Okay.
in selecting the PE as the
Yes.
tested party, right?
Yes.
He has assumed that the PE is so selecting the PE. So in adjusting the PE's profits, right?
Yes.
He has assumed that the PE is the tested party
Yes.
by comparing that PE with controlled transactions involving the PE. That's with the assumption.
Yes.
I just want to confirm that that must be the assumption.
It's not an assumption. We chose Nigerian PE as a tested party
I
because we have more information readily available for the tested party, making it the least
am not
least complex in that.
I agree with you. Don't worry. Don't
So I
worry.
would not compare to control transaction.
no.
We compare to independent companies.
No,
Because that's already
No.
that's the
No.
that's the
Sorry,
premise.
let me rephrase. In a TIP analysis, you have two connected parties. I mean,
Yes. So who are the connected parties in this?
hold on. I was there. I should ask you by the way. Hold on. So
It's a conversation.
hold on. So there's
You
PE.
can't ask me something you also don't have knowledge of.
Good. No, good. I agree. That's why we're here. So there's a PE in one hand, right? There's a PE on the one hand. On the other hand, there has to be a connected party.
There's clearly that's the head office.
Okay, good. So then there has to be controlled transactions involving the PE and the connected party. Agreed?
Yes.
Good. Now, in the controlled transactions involving the PE and that connected party, you selected the PE because the PE to you is the tested party and the
It's not to me. The PE
Yes.
is the list we have.
It's
You give us
I'm not-
documentation.
don't worry. I agree with you.
Give us nothing. No, we want
I
that
agree with you.
document.
Don't worry. We're on the same page.
And don't say I assume we chose it.
Yes.
And it is appropriate.
Okay.
I want you to because we
Okay,
can-
you chose it. It's appropriate. I agree with you. But my point, the point I want to establish is all of this, right, would only arise if we can establish controlled transactions.
How is attributed to the team? If you
Well,
can,
it's
it's like if you know for control transaction. How did your head of
Intervention to like was on fire.
how did they allocate profit? How did the head office allocate profit?
Okay, that's not. I'm not asking you about that, sir. I'm simply asking you.
No, because I don't blame you, sir, because you don't have enough knowledge. That is why I'm educating you too, so that we'll also be on the same page. You ask questions from an informed.
Let's take it. I can imagine how the consultation will tell us. That's why we are here.
So Chairman, if you are following the last answer, so that.
I don't know what the answer.
So now,
No.
the last question, which I want to, Imran,
in adjusting.
So that your problem is, your question is that Mewal, MC is the same person
No,
as
no.
the P.
No, I'm saying until we establish the existence of a controlled transaction
Yes,
involving MC and another party,
yes.
there's no basis for MC's profits. Because adjusting MC's profits assumes that MC was involved in a controlled transaction.
So leave this where we are. Mr. Bewaj, the question of the apple.
I think he has rephrased the original question.
Yeah.
So, as a council, you want to react to your question?
Yeah.
Then I can cancel this one, because I don't understand this one.
So,
Okay. Yes.
MC must have been involved in controlled transactions
Yes.
and MC would have qualified as a tested party.
Let's go back to the former. Okay,
No.
I thought you referred to the other, but go on.
Yes. Mr. Molulu, just answer the question.
Yes.
So that we move on.
So MC would also qualify as
Hold on, MC must have been involved in a control transaction, and MC must have qualified as a tested party.
Yeah.
Yes.
to warrant a TP adjustment
Yes.
being made to the profit of MC.
So what's your answer?
Okay, so my answer would be that in this case, MC, our adjustment is on the basis that there was a controlled transaction.
Adjustment.
Yes. There was that the NRS has reason to believe.
It's in this case.
Yes.
On that, yes.
Yes. That there are controlled transactions between the Nigerian operation, between Marubeni Nigerian operation and Marubeni Corporation Japan. Because
Hold on. Yeah,
because for a PE to exist in Nigeria,
yes,
the head office,
yes,
the rule is that the head office will have to attribute profit to the PE.
yes.
And as seen from the self-assessment filed by the Nigerian team, the profit that was
And I've seen.
The profits that was allocated to it by the head office.
Yes.
Is moving negative.
Yes.
That's my answer.
was really interesting and new and not clear. Because after this, I'm thinking some of the stuff from like the company. From those allocated to eat like the office. When you are most of them, it means that the expense was more than the profits. The profits were making, that means that the revenue and was
The
the
cost was-
expense,
The cost was.
more than the.
Do you have any evidence of,
Okay, you can provide, okay, sorry.
do you have any evidence to substantiate your claim?
I'm tempted.
Yes,
Do you have any evidence to substantiate your claim
yes,
that there are controlled transactions
Mm.
involving the Nigerian PE
Mm.
with the head office in Japan? In particular, bank
between
statements
the Nigerian P
and the head office. Evidence.
that's my medical corporation.
Well, so he's making a distinction.
Okay, B and head of.
Yes, he's making
I'm not
that.
making a distinction, there's a distinction of them.
Okay. So the question is, do you have any evidence to support that claim, including in particular bank statements? Yes, bank statements showing inflows or outflows involving the PE and the head office.
So, hold on. Yes,
Okay, apart from because we've had with interactions regarding this, and our answer is you did not provide documents directly. But apart from that,
did you
that is not
provide-
only my answer, yes.
Okay.
But apart from that, I'm tempted to answer your question with a question.
Yes. No, that will be all for the. Thank you very much, Mr. Bewaji.
It's unfortunate that we can't take your witness.
I just one, no documents.
You have used all your time, and you were going to use all. Apologies.
I shall not believe this.
Because I can't participate.
I shall not believe this.
Look, I think this is like easier. But all these, it's really that.
I shall not believe this.
Chairman, I was
So, to give you heads up,
Okay.
after uh after the after all parties are closed their case, you need to have a conference.
Okay.
Before you file it.
I shall not believe this.
Yes.
Chairman, I have reservation.
I don't think you need there, and then going I will take the resignation. Yes.
Thank you. Do you, in the international science department, undertake benchmarking analysis in all transfer pricing audits?
Hold on. Yes.
No, we don't.
You don't do that in all security. Yeah. Yes,
Why was it necessary for you to resort to this, to benchmark analysis in this, case?
yes,
Because the company failed to provide local documentation. In this case, documentation for the Nigerian operations.
yes,
And the documentation ordinarily ought to include benchmarking analysis.
yes,
That's fine.
yes.
So whose duty is it to do this benchmarking analysis and how often should it?
Yes,
The duty to do it, to perform a benchmarking analysis, is the company, or in this case, the applicant.
Now,
As often as necessary, contemporaneously, that's how documents should be kept.
what do you mean,
So as it happens, you have records. As it happens, so you,
are they going concern business? Yes,
keep it contemporaneous, and when do you give it to the NRS?
upon request,
One of us.
yes, by the NIS, usually.
yes,
Was that document given upon demand by the NRS? Was it given by the NRS, and what did you do when was it?
It wasn't given.
yes,
It wasn't given. And we initiated, we sent a couple of correspondence, email correspondence, to serve as a reminder. But they still did not provide.
and those requirements point tribunal.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, can you estimate the span of the time that this correspondence is?
Can you what?
Estimate the span of time, is it from 2021 to before you know?
Yes,
I cannot exactly remember the time period, but what I do know is that we gave them enough time to get these documents across.
Oh, your session.
Sometimes we will give them this opportunity because so that they don't have to come back. The witness is not.
Yes, yes. Tribunal, please.
So we just need to communicate that so that it's not, we are not being partial.
Tribunal, please.
So know that we're all busy. So the one witness is online, they are home. So they may not need to come, we have.
So it's about 9 p.m. in Japan. No matter. So he stayed past his well, it's okay. We'll come back. Yes.
So that we don't collapse here. Yes. So.
This will not be confidence.
Oh. So. We might come on 12.
I'll not be able. I was hoping that the tribunal would be on vacation as well, they not boss.
They don't want us to be on vacation. That's why we are here. Tax matters are very, essential to the lifeblood of the country. So,
You understand that?
so you want to come in September?
Yes.
So,
Unless there's an earlier date.
we'll give a tentative date for September. Because dates are fixed monthly. So we'll give a tentative date of when we think we should sit in September. So if there's going to be any change, we will communicate to the council. So
Will be,
Thank you, sir.
Not fighting anymore. No. Yes.
the 14th of September.
I'm pregnant in this.
Tribunal.
Sometimes like that, we are hoping that we don't, sometimes there's one single benchmarking analysis. I've seen, so that we don't take your witness and then we'll just go on for our job. Sometimes like that. You know, like,
I think so, very recent question. It's okay, no, no.